Okay. All right. So that's on some of the jewelry counters. I wonder how sectors are moving today, and it's largely the auto sector which seems to be standing out on a day like this. It's pharma, PSU banks, and the Nifty Bank also fairly muted in that sense. But moving on to an ET Now exclusive, sources tell your channel that the government is likely to hold a meeting with PSU banks on next generation banking reforms. My colleague Prakash joins in with more details.
Well, that's an important development coming in, as we are learning from our sources that the government is well set to hold an important meeting with public sector banks on next generation banking reforms. Sources indicate that the DFS Secretary will chair the meeting, which is scheduled for February 13 and 14 in Bengaluru, where various issues will be discussed. In fact, we're given to understand that the DFS Secretary may seek PSB's views on next generation banking reforms. In fact, this meeting is very crucial in the backdrop of announcement made by the finance minister in the budget regarding constitution of a high-level committee for next on banking reforms. Therefore, this meeting is very crucial. Along with that, some other issues are likely to be discussed as well. Financial performance of PSBs may be reviewed. Issues related to credit growth, deposit growth, digital infrastructure, recovery, likely to be part of the discussion. Along with that, progress made in government flagship scheme by public sector banks may be discussed by the DFS Secretary, and necessary instructions would be given. This is something which is a very crucial development coming in, and very important development, especially in the backdrop of announcement made by the finance minister regarding constitution of a high-level committee for next set of banking reforms. Back to you.
Okay, that's quite an important one. The government is set to meet with PSU banks, and some very critical things on the agenda, like the next generation banking reforms. And this meeting is going to be held between Feb 13th to 14th, is what we're picking up from our sources. That's that, and PSU bank seems like something good in the making. But that said, we're winding